Well, I just wanted to start off by saying how much I love this album. It's an absolutely fantastic album. So, congratulations. And we've been playing the single on our show, and people have fallen in love with that. So, congratulations.
Thank you very much. Oh, that's really cool. So you never know when you create music how people react to it. So yeah, I really appreciate to hear that. So there's a lot of blood, sweat, energy in it. So
Uh,
yeah, crazy to hear that. Thanks very
so,
much.
so, tell us a little bit about the band. How have you all come together to be working with this band? Because, like I said, it's such an amazing sound, and I'm sure there's a lot of people out there who are just discovering your music for the first time. So, tell us a little bit about how you got together as a band.
Yeah, that's actually, yeah, we have a long history together. So all we three guys at the instruments, we actually know each other as since we are teenagers. So we learned playing music together. So we met the first time when we were 12, 13 years old, really starting playing drums, guitar, and whatever. And we played together in different bands until we are, yeah, for more than 15 years. And of course, we also played in different bands, but actually we learned that, that doing that together. So that is something I think a little bit unique, that people are so much close to the other also on their, when they play music. So I think that's a bit the secret behind the groove and the blind understanding of the band. So actually for let's say 10 years we didn't have a regular band together, but we did sessions every year. So let's say on Christmas every year we meet each other and made a session. And in 2017, I actually started to collect some more proper ideas. So I'm the thrash metal guy in the band, and really grew up with that sound as all the others too. And I came with some proper ideas, and actually the first session we did in 2017, only the drummer Schmidty and me, that was, we played the song which became later the Fourth Wall, and that was the first one that we felt really, that's really kicking ass. So let's do more. And I asked Matze, our bass player, to join, and so we started almost somewhere in 2017, and then we started to write songs, and at a certain point, of course, we need to think about a singer, and I had always a voice in my mind what I would like to have, and of course I love guys like Tom Araya and also Tom Angel Ripper from Sodom from Germany, and so very variable hard voices. And I had Mark Greve, who played in one of my favorite bands of my youth, Morgoth. I had also his voice in my mind, but actually more his voice on the Morgoth records, which are not the most famous ones, so the later ones where they became more melodic and so on. But that was something what I was looking for. And as we also knew each other since 15 years, but never played together in a band or were making music together, so I just called him, sent him the songs, and he also said, "Hey guys, great stuff, I will try." And so we did a rehearsal together in 2019, and
Awesome. So going back to when you were 12 and 13, for the three of you, what was it that drew you to music? Was there something there that made you guys fall in love with music at such an early age?
would also to do some lyrics for the album. And another friend of mine, also part of that community, Corny, producer of some Sodom records and Disbelief, he also agreed to produce the record, and so everything comes together. So everything, let's say everything from my past and history and from the other guys was falling into the right place, and that's the band now.
Yeah. So, with Mark joining the band, you said that you knew that he would be up to this. There's probably some people out there who are wondering about how he came to be in a thrash metal band. What was his first reaction when you asked him to join the band, especially with it being a thrash metal band?
Interestingly, he was completely open. I was surprised myself, as he immediately said, send me the songs, I will listen to it. So Mark is, of course, he has more, or he's listening to more music styles than death metal. Even he has done this most of his time in the music business. But as you know, I think he was also playing in a hardcore band, Power of Expression. And as I said, the Morgoth records, especially the later ones, were very different from classic death metal. So he was really open, because the music he is making today with the all-star band Insidious Disease, for example, is focused on pure death metal. And when someone is asking him to make guest lyrics, guest vocals on his record, so it's always about death metal, but he has so much more in his voice, and he really liked to express that. So he was completely open, and he loved the songs, and so he joined.
Awesome. Well, Andy, you wrote nearly all of the lyrics on this album. Tell us a little bit about what were some of the things that were inspiring your lyrics when you sat down to work on this album.
I was writing the lyrics of the first song of Feeling the Decline, the first single. Andy Brinks, another Andy. So he was making the rest of the lyrics. But of course we discussed everything, and so for me also the main topic, Anthem of the Lost, the title of the record, it is about the state of the world, you can say. So more and more I got concerned about the state of the world, and not only about the individual crisis, such as the war in the Ukraine or the economic or financial crisis. Rather, I see in the ongoing crisis an expression that the system in which we live, that this is gradually coming to an end. And it's a simple rule: you cannot grow endlessly on a planet with limited space, limited resources, but growth is the basis of the stability of our economic system. So these things cannot work forever.
Yep.
And so this is my biggest concern, and that's a bit the main topic of the lyrics. Even one came from me, and the rest from Andy Brinks. That's the surrounding thing. So from songs like Death Star Spangled Banner, or some really small, weird, sometimes fantasy stuff. So it's little crises which express the state of the world, which give us a lot of concerns.
Definitely. You also worked with Corny Rambant on this album as well. Tell us a little bit about what it was like working with him, because he's got such vast experience. What was it like to work with him, and what did he bring to your music? It was a fantastic collaboration with him. So for me, it was important to have a producer who is really into drums. I'm a guitar player, but I think a good thrash metal record needs a perfect drum sound. And I don't want any synthetic shit. So the drums on the record are real. There's no sample, no stuff. So this is real stuff. And Schmitty is a really, really good drummer. So he's a really crazy, damn good guy. And Corny is himself a drummer also.
And for me, it was important to have a focus on the drum sound because the rest follows. And yeah, we did a pre-production where we arranged the songs again, put the vocal lines on it as perfect as we can. And then we went in the studio with him, and he is he's a guy who can really lead you through the process. Also the recordings that is, you have to deliver as a musician, but he's a very good guy to bring you to your best level you can deliver. And that worked really well for everyone in the band. And it started with the drums, with the guitars and the bass, and also in the mix we came very, very quickly to the point, because we had, and that's very important, we had the same idea of the sound. So we don't want, and I love that very much, but we don't wanted that bright 100% guitar record, like a Machine Head record, which is a very wide guitar sound. So we wanted to have that more, let's say, live feeling with natural sounds and that stuff. And that we had the same idea on what we wanted to have, and that was a really, really perfect collaboration. And we are very happy with the sound of the record.
Definitely. Well, Andy, the album comes out in the middle of April. So what are your plans after that for the band? Are you hoping to get out and do some shows? What are the plans for the rest of this year?
Yeah, definitely we will do some shows. We will have a couple of video clips which will come with the record and after. And we will do some shows. We will headlining a club show very soon in Germany, and then there are currently negotiations to support one of the big four German thrash bands on a tour at the end of the year. And also there are two open air festivals this year in the middle of Germany, which we play. And more live playing will come next year. It's a little bit the Hen and Egg story. So with the album, with the record in the back, it's much easier to book the shows. And also this year is very difficult to book shows in Germany, because that's still stuff that comes from the COVID crisis. So that there are many postponed gigs of bands which will happen now this year. What is actually very good. So we have a lot of bookings for next year actually, but we will also do a couple of shows and big shows this year in Germany, and we are very, very happy about that. But yeah, of course, we will also, for next year, there's even more in stock, especially on the live side. And also we would like to play in other countries, not only Germany.
Awesome. Well, Andy, to finish off the interview, what would you like to say to people out there before they sit down and take a listen to the album for the first time?
Oh, that's a difficult one. Actually, be open, listen to it, enjoy, make it loud. So don't make too many pre-expectation or don't listen it with some prejudice ideas. Just be open as to every music. It has a lot of energy, so turn it to 11 and then let it flow. And I hope everyone will enjoy it.